Hi, we're Matt and Dorinda and we're lasting somewhere.
And in this video we're going to show you some of our best things to see and do in Madeira.
Because there's absolutely loads.
Lots and lots.
So we thought we'd start the video with just a day in Funchal because Funchal is absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, so the first thing you want to do when you arrive is explore Funchal. There's so much to see and so much to do there. It's absolutely amazing. So we're in Old Town in Funchal and we've come to a place called Rua de Santa Maria. And there's over 200 doors around the area that are painted and they're really funky. Some are really colourful, some are 3D. So it's really interesting to come and see.
Yeah, it is lovely.
It's like an open eye art gallery. So we've now come to Forte de Sao Tiago. I think that's how it's pronounced. It's probably not. My Portuguese is terrible, so I apologise for that.
It's a fort that they built here during the 16th and 17th century to help them fight off the pirates, because Madeira used to be invaded by pirates all the time.
But you won't be able to miss this fort. It's right on the seafront and it's bright yellow. But as you can see behind us, you can see amazing views of Funchal and the ocean.
So we've just come out of the Mercado dos Lavradores. See, I'm terrible at pronouncing stuff. Mercado dos Lavradores, the market here in the town, aren't they?
Yeah, it's a big indoor market in the centre of Funchal. And it's really good to see. It's pretty old in there. It was built in 1940, but it's quite pretty inside, isn't it?
Yeah, it was really pretty inside, and they were selling flowers, fresh fruits, leather goods, and there was a huge fish market, which is not my favourite in the slightest.
Because you love the smell of fish.
I hate the smell of fish, I really do. So the next place we stopped at here today while walking around Funchal is the Cathedral of the Lady of the Assumption.
Yeah, and it's a Catholic cathedral in the centre of Funchal, and it was built in the late 15th century, and yeah, we've just been inside, haven't we?
Yeah, it was beautiful inside, so elaborate and detailed, it was gorgeous.
It was, yeah, because I said to Matthew before we went in, the outside was quite plain, but when you go inside, it was really, really pretty in there. So we're now on Funchal Municipal Square, and it's home to three quite grand buildings. One's a Jesuit church, one's an art museum I think, and there's also the town hall here.
It's very black and white around here, everything's black and white, and the floor's been tiled to look like the sea. But walking around Funchal, all the pavements are tiled fantastically. It looks lovely, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's one thing we noticed when we first come here is how beautiful everything looks, because it's so clean, and like Matthew said, the tiles on the floors are really, really unique.
Another brilliant thing to do in Madeira is ride the cable cars.
Yeah, some of them are a little bit scary, I will say, but they're really good fun.
Madeira's got 7 cable cars, and they really do range from a nice gentle climb up a hill to some really bad vertigo-inducing sheer drops.
So we just paid to come in the tropical gardens. It's 12 €50 each, which is pretty expensive, but there's other attractions there other than just a garden.
Yeah, they've got a African museum, a Japanese garden. Yeah, there's a few things to see, isn't there?
So we're now outside of Monte Palace.
It was a hotel until 1943, and then it closed down, and in 1987 a local businessman bought it and turned it into these beautiful tropical gardens.
And it is situated right in the centre of the tropical gardens, and from where we're sat there's amazing views of Funchal Bay. It's lovely.
It is, it's absolutely stunning. A real must-do if you visit Madeira, especially if you're in Funchal, is ride the toboggans.
Yeah, the locals say you haven't visited Madeira until you've ridden the toboggans. So here we go.
Here we go, down here in the toboggan. I've never done this before. Sorry, mate, we're stepping on the wicker basket. So we've just come down from Monte Palace in the wicker toboggans. It was absolutely brilliant fun.
Yeah, it was really exhilarating actually, and they went actually really fast.
They did, and they get really close to the walls as well.
Yeah.
I think they do it on purpose to try and scare you a bit.
But it was really good.
Yeah, really good.
And it's been a sort of a tradition here, haven't they? Sort of.
Yeah, for over 100 years they've been doing it. Yeah. Madeira is really famous for having diverse sea life, and there's whales and there's dolphins that you can spot. A lot of companies take you out and it's a fantastic day out. So we're sat on the catamaran and we're waiting to go. It cost us €25 each to go, and we're going with a company called Seabourn.
So that's the end of our boat trip. We've just got off the catamaran, but wow, what an amazing afternoon.
It was absolutely fantastic. I thoroughly enjoyed myself today. It seemed like we were out there for ages, didn't it?
Yeah, it was a 3-hour trip, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So quite a while, but well worth it. Really, really good.
Today, we're going to be exploring a lot more of the island, as we don't know if we made a mistake or not, but we've rented a car.
Yeah, the roads are meant to be quite challenging in Madeira. They're very narrow in places and quite windy, so we will wait and see.
Yeah, hopefully it'll be fine.
So we've come to Cabo Giro Viewpoint, I think I pronounced that correctly, and it's a very high viewpoint on Madeira.
Yeah, it's almost 600 feet above sea level, and it's got a glass walkway which I wasn't brave enough to walk across. You did though, didn't you?
Yeah, I walked across it, but I didn't look down. But it's good, but it's very busy here.
It is really busy.
But yeah, it gets 1,800 visitors a day, I think it said.
Yeah, it is incredibly popular.
So it is very busy. So you have to fight the crowds to see what you can see. We're at Praia Da Calheta, and it's a popular destination for people in Madeira because it's got the only golden sand beach.
Yeah, they imported the sand from the Sahara, and there's a bit of controversy about it apparently, isn't there?
Yeah, You can tell that they're man-made beaches because they've stacked the wave breakers around the edge of the beaches quite high, obviously to stop the waves sweeping the sand away.
Yeah, because they're really square. You can really see it's man-made,
Yeah.
can't you? I'm walking across the beach and it's still really pebbly even though they've imported the sand. There's quite a few big rocks on it every now and again. I was quite surprised. I thought it'd be really nice and smooth with the Sahara sand. So we're at Ponte Do Sol and it is an absolutely beautiful little seaside town right on the coast. It is gorgeous, isn't it?
Very pretty. We've just parked the car and we've walked up into the town to have a look around. And there's lots of narrow streets and bars and restaurants.
Well, along the seafront there's a row of painted hotels and they look absolutely gorgeous, don't they?
Yeah, and I think that's what it's known for. If you see it in pictures, you'll see the colourful hotels. So we've just driven to Camara de Lobos.
It's just outside of Funchal, it's about 7 kilometres away.
And it's a very pretty fisherman bay. And it's known for Winston Churchill coming here in 1950 and he painted a watercolour of the bay.
Because the bay's known for having seals in it.
Yeah, we've not seen any, but
No.
it is known for it. But it is a very pretty place. The bay's got loads of colourful little fishing boats on it and it's lots of little windy streets with loads of bars and restaurants.
Yeah, so we're going to try and grab a bite to eat now, I think. So we've had a bit of a stop and walking around to have something to eat. And we're right sat in the bay, it's lovely, and we're in a bar called Sunny Bar. We're about to have something to eat. I've gone for my usual something in a bolo de caco, whereas Dorinda's gone for something different again.
Yeah, so I've gone for the limpets. They're a traditional dish in Madeira. I couldn't come to a little fishing village like Camara de Lobos and not try them.
So we're here at the Christo Rei statue, and the views up here are absolutely stunning.
Yeah, it's right up on a high cliff and it looks right up over the ocean. You can see Funchal. The views are absolutely incredible.
Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it?
But the reason it's here is because until 1770, if you weren't Catholic, you weren't allowed to be buried on the island. So they used to throw the bodies of the dead Christians off the cliff, which sounds gruesome.
That sounds awful, doesn't it?
But they were dead. So yeah, he's built in remembrance to that. So there is actually a cable car when you come and see the Christo Rei statue. And you can go down to the beach and a nature reserve. And we were going to go on it, but it doesn't look like it's open. There's not even anybody sat in the booth. So.
No, and I'm not going to lie, I'm semi-relieved.
Why?
Because it looks absolutely petrifying.
Yeah, it does look quite steep, I will say.
The way they've built the roads on this island, it's nothing short of staggering, really. It's a real feat of engineering. It's brilliant.
And also the landscape, you'll notice when driving around the island, is absolutely stunning. It's so incredible. The hills and everything is lovely.
It is beautiful, really beautiful.
Now we're at a place called Santana. The reason we've come to Santana is there's little houses that are traditional to Madeira here. So we've come to see those. We've just parked the car and we're going to get out and find them now. So we found the Santana houses and they're these cute little triangular shaped, brightly coloured houses.
They are absolutely gorgeous, I've got to be honest. Apparently, this is how they used to live in the old days when they discovered the island, didn't it?
Yeah, and they're made from wood. The structure's a wooden structure and the roofs are thatched, and they're thatched in the old days from the crops they used to grow. One is actually still lived in, which is amazing because they're tiny.
Yeah, they are really small. It's got a satellite dish and everything on it.
Yeah.
So our next destination is Fajos dos Padres. All we had to do was brave the cable car. Oh, it's not too bad. It's the view of the sea.
Oh.
Alright, it's not too bad at all.
Oh, it's very steep there, isn't it?
Yeah, it is really steep.
So we've just got off the cable car, so we're now at Fajos dos Padres.
I really enjoyed it. I was dreading it when we were getting in that cable car up the top.
I really wasn't looking forward to it. I had visions of it being like a roller coaster and you're sort of going over the edge, but
Yeah.
it was so smooth, it was lovely.
Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah. You can actually stay here, and they've got 9 holiday cottages that people rent out, and they do actually stay down here. We've walked out of the banana plantation, walked along the seafront, and we've come to the only restaurant down here. And we've got amazing views behind us, as you can see, right on the seafront. It's stunning.
It's like paradise down here. It's absolutely gorgeous. I really enjoyed myself this afternoon. I thought it was lovely down there, I really did.
Yeah, and they call it paradise, and you can understand why, because it was absolutely amazing down there. It was beautiful.
Today we got up at the crack of dawn to catch the ferry over to Porto Santo, which is probably why we're wobbling from side to side right now.
Yeah, we've just set sail, and we've got about 2.5 hours until we get there. We're really looking forward to it, aren't we?
Yeah, really looking forward to it. Going to explore the little island.
So as we just said, it's a 2.5-hour ferry trip from Funchal to Porto Santo, and it departs at 8 o'clock in the morning. But it's quite a nice little ferry. It is a small ferry, but it's only a small trip, so I suppose it would be.
It's got a couple of bars on it. There's a cinema, a restaurant.
Yes, it's got a few things on there, so it's quite good for the length of journey.
And the views as you pull out of Funchal are lovely. It was nice, wasn't it?
It was, yeah, it looks beautiful.
Yeah, really nice.
So we've just arrived in Porto Santo, and we've just caught the bus from the ferry terminal into the centre.
And it was waiting for you as you got off the ferry, so it was nice and easy.
Yeah, and you can also catch a taxi. There were loads of taxis there, or you can walk, but I think the walk's about 40 minutes to an hour, so we decided to catch the bus in.
That's what I read online, wasn't
Yeah.
it? It's about an hour's walk. We've had a bit of a wander around the island, and we've come here to Christopher Columbus's house, and he used to live here with his wife.
Yeah, they've actually turned it into a museum, and you can go inside and have a look around. I think it's set over 3 floors. They've got a floor about Christopher Columbus, and then it tells you about Portuguese history in there. But we've really lucked out today because it's actually closed.
We've come down to the beach, and I don't think it's quite a bikini day today.
No, I did actually bring my bikini with me, and I was hoping to get in the sea, but it's a bit overcast and very windy today, so that's not happening.
Yeah, no, I don't think I would go for a dip today.
No, but we thought we'd show you the beach because it's supposed to be one of the best beaches in Europe.
Yeah, it's one of the longest beaches in Europe as well. It's 9 kilometres long, isn't it? Which is about 6 miles.
And it's a golden sandy beach, and the sand's really fine, so it is a lovely beach, but as you can see today it's deserted, so weather. So that ends our day trip to Porto Santo, and we're now back in Funchal.
It was a really fun day. It was very easy to do and very straightforward. Shame about the weather.
Yeah, the weather let us down a bit, but I'm glad I did it. It was a lovely day trip, and Porto Santo was so pretty.
It was beautiful, wasn't it? Really beautiful town. Madeira has a really famous drink and it's called Poncha, and it's made from orange juice with rum and crushed sugar cane. It is absolutely delicious. I fell in love with it. And it's a real traditional drink here that the fishermen used to drink years ago. Jesus, that's strong. It's nice and lemony and it's really tart, but my god, that's strong. Madeira is also famous for its wine, and there's nowhere more famous on the island than Blandys, and they do tours every single day, so we thought we'd check one out. So we've made our way to Blandys and we're about to start our tour.
Yeah, so on the tour I believe they give you a bit of history about Blandys, they show you the wine's made, you can taste it, so it's going to be quite good hopefully.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting tour. That was a really enjoyable tour. A lot of information to take in a short period of time, but it was nice, wasn't it?
It was very interesting, yeah, learning about Blandys and the history and everything and how the wine was made. But yeah, well worth the half an hour we spent here, wasn't it?
Yeah, highly recommended. And so that's the end of our top things to do in Madeira video.
And remember, that's our top things to do in Madeira. Madeira is such a fantastic island. There's so much more to see and do there. It's really worth a visit.
Yeah, it's absolutely fantastic. We love Madeira, didn't we? Relaxing summer. Thank you for watching.
And don't forget to give us a subscribe.